besties, welcome to another 12 dates of Christmas date. I think this is date number 6. I'm not honestly really sure. I'm starting to lose track, but I have some updates to give in this one, so stay tuned. But I just finished working for the day, so I'm just wearing my cute little outfit I wore to the coffee shop. I don't know what I'm gonna wear on the date yet, but I need to leave in like 40 minutes. I'm actually getting picked up for this one, so I need to actually be ready. I can't be like, oh, I'm running a few behind. Like, I have to be ready. He's gonna pick me up outside my apartment, so we gotta get to getting ready. Put my get ready with me headband on. My eyelashes are like all sorts of crazy because they are like long overdue to have new extensions done, but we just don't have time for that, so we're rolling with it. It's like the busiest time of year right now with my work things, especially since I kind of recently-ish decided to fully go for it and work for myself. I'm trying to make sure like I take everything on and work hard and get everything turned in on time and just like do a really good job with all the brand deals and things that I've been working on. So it's just busy. So the eyelashes have been let go, but it's fine. I'm just gonna reglue the one that's really bad. I need to take it off and we'll honestly be set. I use a new kind of lashes and I don't really recommend. It's hard to get them off. Okay, anyways, we need to do a little check-in on what today's date is going to be. All right, you guys, I know I'm just looking a little absurd. I just spent forever trying to get my lashes right. Like I said, I need to completely redo them, but I don't have time for it, so I'm just like doing my best, and they definitely don't look the best, but we're just rolling with it. It's gonna be fine. So, update on what today's date is going to be. This is a second date with, he was the history guy, I think is what we call him. We went and got barbecue, and that date was like a while ago. I want to say it was like basically a month ago, but I don't know. I could be wrong on timeline. I feel like time just like, once I graduated college, time doesn't make sense to me. So it could have been less time than that, and also could have been more. I'm not really sure. But yeah, we don't really text. We haven't really talked very much. He asked me to go on a second date. I think it wasn't for today. And I ended up not being able to go. I just needed like family time, downtime. And so today is when we're making it work. I don't know where it is. Looking for my moisturizer. But yes, he's been like pretty consistent about trying to see me another time, especially for like the fact like I don't really text with him. We don't really talk on the phone much. So again, I'm kind of going into it with really all I know about him is what we talked about on the first date, since there wasn't really any talking in between. But I feel like, you know, why not just see? I feel like first dates sometimes can be a good reflection of like a vibe, but sometimes you just don't really know, because sometimes like a first date can be like a little bit uptight or like, I don't know, awkward, which I don't think ours was, but I wasn't like, I don't know. I wasn't like, this is the exact connection that I like look for on a first date, but also nothing was bad, and he was super nice and very sweet, and so maybe he was nervous and maybe we do vibe, you know, I don't know. So of course I was like, yes, I'd be down to, you know, chat more, learn more about you, and go on a second date. So what we were doing is he said I could pick somewhere for dinner, I believe, if we're still doing the same plan as yesterday, and then he has somewhere in mind for us to go get milkshakes after, which I'm really down for, because I told him when he like asked for ideas that I've been really wanting to go to some holiday pop-ups, so I'm hoping it's like maybe a little festive. If it is, I'll try to get a picture or something so you guys can see what I'm up to, maybe a little video even if I'm feeling crazy. But yes, okay, base is done. I could really use a face mask, but he's gonna be here in like under 30 minutes, so no time for that. Instead, I'm gonna add these Fenty little beauty drops because they'll add a little bit of a glow. I'm breaking out low-key kind of bad, but y'all know me. I always let y'all know it's just hormonal when I do, so it's kind of like whatever. This too shall pass. But I think if he's still down for getting dinner at a place of my choice, I'm gonna pick this place, and I think it's like Dogtown, St. Louis area. They have the best chicken sandwiches I've ever tasted, and like the best ranch, and I'm such a ranch girl. And it's kind of like puppy vibes, which I feel like is good for conversation and stuff. So we'll see. I'm gonna suggest that, and we'll see if we end up going there. But that sounds very delish right now. I've been thinking about it all day. But yes, anyway, we're gonna go in with this foundation now. So anyways, let's get into a little update about my dating life in general right now. Like I said, today's is a second, so that's exciting, but I don't know. We'll see. Like I said, I don't really have any thoughts going into this. I'm just kind of open-minded. I am going on a second date this week, or at least I was asked to, by, I think we are calling him Athlete Boy, Baseball Boy. Again, I should have kept a list on my phone because this is getting a little confusing, but this is only going to be my second date with him, but we've texted a lot since the first date, and we've had a lot of like deep conversations, in my opinion. So it makes me feel like I know him more just because there's been a lot of conversation, and I feel like he's made a lot of effort to talk to me since date number 1. But for a while, I talked about in the videos, I was like, why isn't he not asking me on a second date? You know, a little suspicious per se. But we're going on one this week, so we'll see. We're just gonna get dinner, which again, I kind of like a public, very casual meet up with you second date as well. So I don't know, it'll be kind of interesting because I have the vibe of going like on this second date, and I had my other second date in the last video, 2 videos ago. And it's kind of a different vibe. You don't text in between. Like, I feel like it still kind of feels like a first date, whereas I'm feeling like I already know a lot about Baseball Boy because we talk a lot. So I'm interested to see afterwards if I feel like I like that more, or if I like the second dates better, where I kind of, you know, don't share as much about myself and kind of leave more space for mystery. Because I feel like I don't have that much space for mystery with him, because he also knows about like all my social media stuff, and I think he even like watches it and everything. So there's that. But I get excited for that. I kind of talked in the videos, I was wanting to go on a second date with him, and I like saw a potential connection there. So yeah, that's the vibe. I don't really know what else. That's kind of where things stand right now. Nothing is like serious right now or anything, but it is exciting starting to go on some second dates. I'm still down to go on some first, and I'm sure I will. I still have like half the videos of the series left. I don't think any of them would become exclusive that fast, but I don't know. I'm staying really open-minded about everything and just sharing this journey with y'all. It's really funny because I started this series, and then I saw Eli Ralla, which I love her dating advice. She makes lots of videos about it. And made TikTok, and she was like trying to get people to like the 10-date theory. Like, instead of always hoping that the date you're going on that night is like your forever person, be like, I'm gonna go on 10 dates, because first of all, there's a higher chance in you finding a good match for you if you are putting yourself out there more. But also it takes like the pressure and like the kind of weird energy vibe check of like desperation out of it, because you're just kind of like open to seeing if somebody is compatible with you and the right fit. But it's not so like every single time you go on a first date, which I definitely was sometimes in college, I would be like all in on it without really even knowing anything, just because I was like, oh, they seem sweet and they like me. But like, I just feel like a relationship should be more than them being sweet and you liking them. It should just be like the perfect connection. I'm looking for the perfect connection. So it was funny that she made that TikTok telling people to like plan for themselves to go on 10 dates, because I do think that so far, I'm halfway through today, I believe, this 12 date series, and it has opened my mind a lot, and I feel like it's helping me be more picky. And with my next relationship, if I was to get into a relationship, it's been one of my like things for myself that I've really tried to get myself in the mindset for, that I want to be picky and make sure it's the right fit and not just a fit and a person who's like willing to date me. You know what I mean? Because girlies, we deserve more than that. We need higher standards than that. And also so do the people we date. I don't want to date somebody who's just looking for somebody. I want to date somebody who specifically wants to be dating me and is all about me and not just a person. Does that make sense? So this is kind of like really forcing me to get out of my normal shell of focusing and lasering in on only being willing to see one person until it's like inevitably over in the past. You know what I mean? So I don't know. That's kind of my check-in on how I feel about doing this all. Definitely like adds a layer that I'm videoing it. I think that's the only like really stressful part of it, because I know it kind of like puts all my cards on the table if anyone that I'm talking to eventually watches these. But it's part of the reason I'll try and film them before they start going live, so that I can kind of like explore the connections and stuff without the social media aspect of it. Everything is secret with their names and stuff, so y'all aren't gonna know who they are, but obviously they could probably connect some dots if they were to look me up, click my YouTube channel, and see like my opinions on them in a video and how the date went and stuff. Just kind of like put your cards on the table. So videoing it kind of does complicate it, but I also think it's comforting, and I really just want y'all to watch these videos and kind of feel empowered to set standards and like set things above the bar of just like constant. In the past, I've been somebody who ends up in situationships that like I just don't feel like are the best fit for either person, and it's not very happy situation, and it's just a lot of me settling. I feel like I've settled, and I just think the series is really pushing me to stop settling, and I want to just, I want to inspire y'all to put yourselves out there and take the pressure off of it. With this video series, I want to be 100% clear that what I don't want to do with it is make you think that you need to be with someone or you should be dating or you should be putting yourself out there over the holidays. I know that is something that adults in your life might harp on a lot, and I just don't want y'all to feel like that from this. This is more inspiring to be like, if you want to, girl, take charge of your life and go on some dates, you know? Reply to people. You don't have to spend much time texting them. Be intentional with what you're looking for and go after it, girly. But also, you don't have to. This is all like, it's supposed to be fun. And when dating isn't fun, to me, that's a sign that it's time to take a break. And I have taken a lot of breaks in the past. And I think continuing always what works for me in dating. First of all, if you're getting tired of it, take a break. But also for me, a big thing has been if I do get in kind of a more exclusive situation and it's serious, even if we don't date, but we're like telling each other we're only seeing each other and it's exclusive and we're having those like serious deep conversations, when that ends, I usually take a little bit of a pause because I kind of just need to like emotionally let go of that and release that so I don't take that energy into the thing with the next person that I'm talking to, you know? But yeah, right now we're vibing. I hope you guys are getting like inspired and think it'd be fun to just, you know, plan a little fun date, be down. I think the whole point of this is like, I'm just trying to be a yes girl. I'm being down. If somebody asks, I don't need to look at their profile 85 times and think about how physically attracted I am to them or have a million text conversations before. Like, I just kind of want to be a yes girl and just see what, you know, what could be out there for me. Because, you know, if I'm not putting myself out there, it's a little bit more difficult for what's for me to find me, even if it's going to. You know, I'm not somebody who really loves somebody like approaching me at a bar. I'm not going to probably make it serious that way. And I'm probably not going to make it serious if you try to like approach me at the gym or a coffee shop, because that's my me time. So dating apps and dates like this just work. I really want to get like a brand partnership with, specifically, I would love to do just like a dating app because I'm such a proponent of them. And I think there's so many mixed opinions about them. Yeah, I could honestly do like a full sit down video on why I am not anti-dating app. This guy is from Hinge, if y'all remember, but it was someone I texted with like years ago but never met. So yeah, all right, I'm gonna go in my lip liner. We're almost done with the makeup, thank goodness, because he's gonna be here in like 15 minutes. You're joking. I am hungry though, so honestly, it's a vibe. All right, I'm going to fix my bun and then we need to pick out an outfit together because see if he texted me. I have no idea. Okay, I'll keep you guys posted when we're trying on the outfit. I think I have something in mind because my fashion pass came, but. All right, besties, I'm not wearing what I was originally planning on, but I decided to go with this. It's a little more casual, but if we go to the pub place I'm thinking of, it will be kind of a casual place. It's this pink sweater. I love a little cutout, just a bun, just some black flare leggings, because I don't know, I don't feel like wearing jeans and I feel like they still look nice. And then platform Uggs, and I'm gonna put, I think, should I do my bow purse or should I do my pink bag? All right, honestly, guys, I think this little black Teddy Blake does it. It kind of dresses it up a little bit, but he should be here in like a minute or so. I just sprayed myself down with my Prada perfume. You know, and I will update you guys. Maybe during it, maybe after it. We'll see. I don't know what the vibes will be yet, but I need to listen to like some Reputation or something to like get a little more pep in my step before he gets me, but it's almost time. Is it really? All right, besties, I literally just walked in from the date, so I did the like a little clip, I think, to see into the bathrooms. I could like show you where we were at. I'm gonna lay in bed. We need to unpack. My pets are going crazy. I need to take care of them and take him on a WALK. So I'll try to make this a little choppy, a little quick, right, Ollie? Okay, so I kind of from the first date was like, I don't really know. Okay, he's gonna be too much. I gotta stand up. Ollie. So first date, like I was saying, I kind of knew the vibe. I don't really think the vibe was there. I didn't really think like, not in any bad way towards him. I was just like, I don't really feel like this is like natural and feels like, you know, the right fit, the right match. But he was so nice. I'm like, his texts me were so nice. I mean, Ollie, we have to be so loud. He's like, yeah, we do. But his texts with me were so nice and he was so nice. And I was like, okay, sometimes like maybe I shouldn't read a vibe completely off a first date because maybe they're like very nervous and so it's just like kind of tense. He was so nice. So like there's like nothing bad to say. He was so sweet, so kind. My dog's losing his mind. But I just was like, this is definitely like, we're not vibing. It was kind of awkward. It was definitely like don't feel like dates are usually like that awkward because I'm like kind of an over speaker, which probably makes some guys for sure go on a date with me and be like, no thank you. But it was just like awkward at some of the silences. I was like, oh, and just, I think that he knew that it just like, we weren't the perfect match. That's nothing against him. He was such a sweet guy and like, I feel so bad. I think I need to feed him. It's not even his dinner time yet, but I think his schedule's all thrown off from, what's it called? Also, all my PR packages are on just ignore. I think he's a little thrown off from daylight savings still. All right, my dog's happy now. I need to go for his food. But like, just because somebody is really nice and sweet, I have definitely learned over the years of meeting people and things, doesn't mean that they have to be your vibe. Because also, if I wasn't feeling the vibe towards him and I was like, I need to go home, that he probably was feeling that too. And if he wasn't, like he deserves somebody who was like feeling the same vibe and like wants, you know, to keep the night going. And I was just like, you know, so there's nothing bad to say, just not the perfect fit for me, and that's okay. But I definitely think I'm going to send a very nice text to like be clear and everything, but also be like, I don't really think a third date is the best idea, but I've like really enjoyed our time and you're very kind and I appreciate you taking the time to get to know me, kind of thing. So that's where I'm at. So this second date was not a success. It was being like, okay, I don't think that this is, you know, I felt like he had to know like that I wasn't vibing anymore, even though it was just hard because it wasn't like, you know, a bad date where you're like, this person is a jerk, like I need to like get out of here. It was like, he's so nice, but we're just like not right for each other. And so like, I'm ready to go, but I also like don't want to be rude because he's so nice. So yeah, that's kind of where this video is leaving us. I think I'm gonna go ahead and like try to, I'm really trying to always practice like clear communication, so I don't want to lead on at all or just not say anything. And he might even feel the same. He probably does, because the vibe was just like not right. But just be like, I think like somebody else is right for you. So yes, also one thing that I've learned from dating, which this is also good, because in the past I wasn't somebody who would like end things, and I wasn't like as good at that confrontation type of thing, but I've learned from it that it has nothing to do with you if somebody ends it with you. Like this guy, there is literally nothing I could tell him to fix about himself. He has his life together, he's a cute guy, he was super sweet, he put in the effort, he did the right things. And that's why like if somebody ends it with you, like I'm thinking if somebody went on a first date with me, it was like we were just not vibing, does not mean that I'm not like a cute person that has a lot going for me and is sweet and is good for somebody. It just like means that you're not clicking. So I feel like going on more first dates has helped me, first and second I guess, has helped me realize that it's not personal when someone doesn't like you or doesn't want to pursue you. It's just like, it's a two-way street. Even if you're interested, it wouldn't have been the right vibe. So you know what I'm saying? Kind of the takeaway from all of this is that if somebody ends it with you, it's probably not personal unless you're just like a mean, bad person. You're probably just not the right fit. And never have I ended it with a guy and been like, it's because he's like, oh, he's just not cute enough or whatever. Like it's always just like, we just don't vibe. That's why I always try to give like the benefit of like a date, or like maybe the first date we weren't clicking because it was just a little tense. But like, if it's still not, there's other fish in the sea for both of us. So yeah, the babies are glad I'm home. And yeah, we went to the chicken place I suggested, and then we also went and got drinks at a bar in the Grove, which it was fun. I just knew, and so I felt bad like going to get drinks. Like I didn't want him to feel like I was like using him to get a drink. I just didn't want to be a jerk and be like, I want to go home. But I just knew there was other people for us. So yeah. All right, I'm going to text my friends, see what they're up to, maybe watch a movie with Stormy and Ollie. I need to walk Ollie. I just fed him dinner, so me and him are gonna go on a little walk. That's also the best part of having a dog. It's the easiest way to get out of something without seeming rude. So like I do need to walk Ollie, which is honestly true, but it's also not a jerk way to be like, I don't really know about this, I need to leave. Especially when they drove you, because like that's just weird then. So yeah, I love you guys and I'll see you in the next video.